From inside Rogers Center in downtown Toronto, interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Washington Nationals and the Toronto Blue Jays. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And the starter for Toronto, Kevin Gausman. What do you have on him, Chris?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
James Wood, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. In the air to left center. He's got it, and there's one down. As we take a look at the Nationals lineup. The home run, a big part of the equation when it comes to this offense, Siggy. They're one of the better clubs in the league in terms of putting runs up via the homer.
Yeah, that makes them even more dangerous because they're going to get their hits, but they're also going to get those home runs and have runners on base, which is multiple runs out of one swing. So, yeah, you really have to try to manage a team like this and keep them contained. You can't give up extra outs, whether that be an error or a walk.
Andres Chaparro, the next to hit, takes outside. Hey! Now a high fly ball out to left center. Varsho in and to his right, pulls it down, and he makes the catch.
Batting third, the third baseman, Curtis.
Next to hit for the Nats, Curtis Mead. And that one upstairs, ball one. Mead goes 6'1", 25 years old, and he's a native of Australia. Grounds one to short. Jimenez throw to first. Inning over. Now the Blue Jays will get their chance. No score. Back after this on the show. We go to the bottom of the first, and on the mound for Washington in this one, Cade Cavalli. Chris, he's got the ability to take control of a game when he's out there.
Well, incredible mound presence, and he's going to attack hitters. You look at that strikeout per 9 ratio over 10 coming into this start. So he's a pitcher that wants the ball. He's aggressive. He knows that he can get the swing and miss, especially when he needs it most. We'll see how effective he is in this one.
Here's George Springer. Ball. That one ripped, but foul. Line drive, base hit, right field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Batting second, the right fielder, Nathan.
So up next for Toronto, Nathan Lucas. And he grounds one to the right side. In plenty of time to first. One pitch and one out. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. Not a team that usually sees a lot of pitches or works a ton of walks, Chris. They take a more aggressive approach than some of the other teams in the league.
They've got some free swingers, don't they? It's a great approach with pitches over the plate, but when the pitcher expands the zone, it just doesn't work. They need to draw more walks to get runners on base.
Alejandro Kirk in the box now. Takes strike one.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
Liner snagged at first.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Now the Toronto 4-hole hitter. Man on second, 2 down. That's in there. 0-2. Now it gets away from Ruiz. The throw to third. Tag. Save. He's into third on the wild pitch.
Well, that right there can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball's gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it because you're already in scoring position. Well, he was sure there, and now he's only 90 feet away from scoring.
The 1-2. And a swing and a miss, and that will end the inning. Scoreless after 1. Second inning set to go. Now it's the Nationals cleanup hitter, C.J. Abrams. Right through there for a strike.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
The 0-2. That one almost got him. The 1-2. And there's a ball. Next one is off the plate. Full count now. Fights it off. He'll see another. Payoff pitch. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Dylan Cruz digging in for the Nationals. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. Patrick Johnson calling the balls and strikes.
Pretty standard zone for Johnson. Sometimes he might get a little jumpy, a little excited and expand the zone, but usually you at least feel like the pitcher on the mound is earning it, and that's important because you got to make players earn it.
On the ground to the left. Foul ball. And foul ball. No score here in the second. The 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Goes down looking.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, you know, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough to, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
One out man at first. Here's the center fielder, Jacob Young.
No, that's low.
The 1-0. Runner takes off. Pitch
Ball
is
two.
low. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on them and see if you can steal the bag, get into scoring position.
The Nationals looking to strike first here at the top of the second. Runner on the go again. Swing and a miss. Throw bounces. He's safe. It's a stolen base. That was not close. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. Outside with a breaking ball.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
And that one finds its way through. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Now it's going to be Dalen Lyle. Quick move to first, and he's back in on a dive.
Hey!
Line drive. He brings it down. Nice play.
They couldn't have asked for a better out. Makes a great play on the line drive, and they keep the runner at first. Just like that, they're almost out of the inning.
Up now for Washington, Nasim Nunez. He's going to finish with a new career high in stolen bases, Chris. That one outside, and that's ball one.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
The 1-1.
Hey!
Young leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now for the Jays, Ernie Clement. Close, but called a ball. Ball one. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And it's a called strike after the review. So they've still got both their challenges. The 0-1. On the ground right side. Chaparro takes it himself and quickly one away in the second.
The center fielder, number 5, Dalton.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. Swings through that one for strike one.
Sometimes a hitter will go up there and guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting because of tendencies a certain pitch in a certain location. He just guessed wrong.
Here's the 0-2. That one to first. He'll do it himself. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
The second baseman, Luis Urias.
Here's Luis Urias.
Hey!
This one in the air, center field. And that's the 3rd out. So they go quietly there. We head on down to the top of the 3rd. It's the Nationals 1 and the Jays nothing. Back here at Rogers Center, new inning getting started. Keibert Ruiz digging in for the Nationals.
Ball.
The 1-0. Swing and a foul out of play. The 1-1. And a foul ball. The 1-2.
No. Inside.
Just misses with that one. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Hit in the air out to center field. Varsho drifts towards it, and there's one down. Singy, here's a look at his pitch breakdown for the game.
Well, he's known for that four-seamer, Boog, and we've seen plenty of it from him today. You don't throw one pitch this much without having plenty of confidence in it. Not a whole lot of damage against him yet, and he may just keep this approach.
Wood batting with one down, takes a strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Ball.
On the ground to short. Jimenez throw to first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd.
Up next for Washington, the first baseman, Andres Chaparro.
2 outs, base is empty. Now the number 2 hitter, Andres Chaparro. Fly to center his first time. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. A solo shot. And they tack on to their lead. It's 2-0.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for him in a big way. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
So 2 down. Here's the third baseman, Curtis Mead. Grounded out to short in his first trip.
Nope, outside.
And the 1-0.
He
Oh,
hasn't
that's off
wanted
the
to
plate.
challenge
Ball
in
two.
both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
Fastball
that's
is
out.
outside. Challenge from behind the dish here. And the call stands. It was indeed a ball. So they'll lose their first challenge. Two down, nobody on.
Yeah.
That one's in there. And the count is 3-1. Foul ball. And he walked him.
Nope. That's
It's been a
ball
little
four.
bit of a shaky inning,
batter,
but
number
he's still in a
5,
good spot to get out of this thing
TJ
without giving up any more
Abrams.
runs. He's just got to turn the page and go after this next guy.
So a man at first. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. He walked and came around to score his first time up. That's a hit. They stopped the lead runner at second. Now 2
The
on
batter,
with 2
number 3,
outs.
Designated hitter,
Dylan Cruz, the next to hit. Caught looking his first time up.
Ball one.
Two on, 2 outs. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. Cruz wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball. And they don't come much closer, but it was a ball. They'll keep both their challenges. Just
Nope, up there.
missed.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate, runners in scoring position, and a hitter's count.
Jacob Young up next for Washington. Here's a 3-0. And there's the automatic.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
And it's filled up. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Good job at damage control right there. Nationals able to add on thanks to the long ball. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Back now in Toronto. And now for the Jays, Yohendrick Pinungo.
Pinungo.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Ball, that's in.
That's to third. Mead. Long throw to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Here's Andres Jimenez. That's off the mark, and that's ball one. Right side, Chaparro. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the designated hitter, number 4, Joel.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Now it's the DH, George Springer. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single. That one blasted deep to right. That's back. And brings it in at the wall. So they make short work of him there. On to inning number 4. It's the Nationals 2 and the Jays nothing. Start of the 4th. Here's the center fielder, Jacob Young.
Well, these Nats doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
The 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Popped up to the left into foul ground. 1 down.
Boog, I can't even keep track of how many full counts we've had in this one. I've messed up my scorebook because there have been so many, and you know my scorebook is a work of art.
Dalen Lyle digging in for the Nationals. He's 0 for 1. That's in for a strike at 95, and it's 0-1. That one fouled off.
That's a ball.
He's dealing with a great 2-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
And that one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. That's inside.
Oh, inside.
Downstairs,
Nope,
and that's ball 4.
It's not easy laying off
Up
that
next for
pitch.
Washington,
It's designed to
the second
fool
baseman,
you, but he just wasn't fooled at all.
Nunez.
So man aboard, and stepping in is the speedy Nasim Nunez. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Here's the 0-1. Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
0-2 now. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
And now it's Keibert Ruiz. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Fouled off left side. Lyle off of first with 2 away.
Ball.
2-1 now. Runner takes off in the air to left center, and it falls. And now 2 aboard.
Definitely found a perfect spot. Those can be hard sometimes. We talked about in left field, you're kind of anticipating cheating in for a ball hit something like that you can rob a little soft flare in front of you, but perfectly placed, so you reward the hitter with it.
Wood in the box now, takes strike 1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
2 on, 2 outs. Swings and misses, and it's 0-2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Just outside, and it's 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes. Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Two now. Line drive, base hit. Lyle around third. The throw in, but it's offline, and they're up by 3.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
First and second, 2 outs. Andres Chaparro digging in for the Nationals.
Ball 1.
The 1-0. And that's in there at the knees. Movement in the bullpen. Mason Fluharty, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Rogers getting loose as well. The Nats trying to break this one open. Top half of inning number 4. The 1-1 is fouled off. One-two now. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Urias. Oh, a great flip. On the money. Nice play. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 3-0. Ready to go, bottom 4. And now for the Jays, Nathan Lucas. Line to left, and that's just foul.
Well, these Blue Jays just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Pitch is in the dirt. Ball 1. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. In time to get him. 1 away on the strikeout.
Well, that's pretty much the dream 2-strike curveball if you're the pitcher. Hard downward break at the very end that just dips below the swing path. And they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate. So that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound.
Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays.
Nope, that's a ball.
The 1-0.
Aye!
And a big swing and a miss.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
The Blue Jays trailing by 3. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 50.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Two down, bases empty. Now the Toronto 4-hole hitter struck out swinging his first time.
Off the plate, ball 1.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Next offering is fouled back. Two down, nobody on. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side here in the 4th. It's the Nationals 3 and the Jays nothing.
Now pitching for
We're
the
back,
Blue Jays,
and there's a new arm on the
number
mound to start the
68,
5th. Mason Fluharty.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Curtis Mead digging in for the Nationals. He's 0 for 1.
Mead.
And it's fouled away. Right through there for a strike.
No, he's really working that inside corner with the cutter. I tell you what, I hated that pitch. So tough to get the barrel to and to keep it fair.
Nope.
His understanding of the
That's
strike
inside.
zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Chop to first. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
Number 5, shortstop, C.J. Abrams.
Here's C.J. Abrams now. A walk, and he's also singled. High fly ball down the left field line. That one back there, and it's
that's
off
foul.
the wall, but foul. In the air, left field, and that drops foul.
Ball! That pitch is out.
The 1-2.
Ball 2.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
2 outs, base is empty. Next for the Nationals is the DH, Dylan Cruz. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Ball,
Pitch misses
that's inside.
and that is ball 1. Left field. Grabs it on the run. And that is that. Nationals go quietly, but they lead it 3-0. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now for the Jays, Ernie Clement.
Clement.
Well, these
Ball
Jays,
down.
they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
In there at the knees. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that'll get down for a hit. And they have their first hit since the first inning.
Up next,
Only
for the
2
Blue
hits
Jays,
allowed so far
the
tonight,
center
Boog,
fielder,
so I don't
number
think that one
5,
will disrupt his
Dalton.
momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
Dalton Varsho now at the plate. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat.
Ball, that pitch is out.
And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. Pretty close, but it was a ball. One challenge remaining for them now. Clement gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And that drops in for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
The 2-1. And that's
Ball
down
3.
and away.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
So a walk puts runners at first and second.
Not the start to this inning he was hoping for on the mound. Now he's going to have to really dial it up against the bottom part of this lineup to get out of this jam.
Luis Urias next up for the Blue Jays. Fly to center his first time. Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. First and second, no outs. Last half of inning number 5. This one in the air, center field. Young drifts towards it, brings it in.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the left fielder, number 24, Yohendrick.
Now the left fielder, Yohendrick Pinango. Grounded out his first time up.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
2 on, 1 out. And that one is lifted in the air. Makes the grab.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the shortstop, Andres.
And now the shortstop, Andres Jimenez. Grounded out his first time up. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Ball, that's low.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
2 on, 2 outs. To third, Meade. To second, and he's out. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Welcome back as we look at the highlights from today's game so far.
Now pitching for
Tyler
the Blue Jays,
Rogers into the
number
game.
71.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And now the center fielder, Jacob Young.
You know, these
Whoa,
Nationals
that's down.
putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
Yeah.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
On the ground, right side. To first, leadoff man retired in the
Up
sixth.
next to
That's what a good
Washington,
sinker's
the left
designed to
fielder,
do.
number
Get a guy to roll
Dalen
over a little bit, hit the ball on the
Lyle.
ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
And now, Dalen Lyle.
Hey.
Toronto's bullpen with some action. Braden Fisher appears to be getting loose. Number 62 also getting ready.
Ball, that's in. Nope, that's down.
Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Two down. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Up next for the Nationals, the second baseman,
Nasim Nunez digging in for the Nationals.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And that one is downstairs, and it's 1-0.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Falling
That's a
behind 2-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it. Still try to get that ground ball double play.
Next
That's
offering
ball 3.
upstairs.
So here we go. Base runner at first. Could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Stays alive. Man at first, one away. Ground ball right side to Jimenez. What a double play that was. Inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Nationals 3 and the Jays nothing. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, George Springer.
George Springer.
Nope.
Chopped out towards short. Abrams on the run, sends it over to first. Nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the right fielder, Nathan Lucas.
So up next, Nathan Lucas.
Ball one.
The Jays trailing by 3 here in the bottom of the 6th. That one finds the zone, and the count 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. On the ground, right side, and foul ball. That's too low. Full count now. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
This one smoked on its way out of here. He circles the bases, and they're chipping away. It's 3-1. He kept swinging, and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spit on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
One down. So up next for Toronto, Alejandro Kirk.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
The 0-1. That clips the corner.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
The 1-2. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. On to first, out. 2 away now after the drop third strike.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
Now the Toronto 4-hole hitter.
Hey!
Two down, nobody on. Fought off foul.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
No, that's down.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. This homer cuts into Toronto's deficit. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Back here at Rogers Center, top of inning number 7, Keibert Ruiz digging in for the Nationals. Yeah, that's fouled off. Oh, 1 now. And a foul ball. Got him. 1 up, 1 down.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Back to the top of the order. Now it's the right fielder, James Wood. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power.
Nope.
Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 1. Rogers goes 6 feet 3 inches, 180 pounds, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2013. Slider
That's
misses outside. Close one, doesn't get the call. 3-1. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Up the middle, Urias. He puts it in his pocket, safe at first without a play.
Well, you'll take it, little jam shot down in the off the fists, but just powered it out to the outfield. You'll take that all night long.
Next to hit for the Nats, Andres Chaparro. He blasted one out earlier in the 3rd.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
Quick toss to first.
Ball. That's inside.
Wood, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Fouled off. He was late. Ball to strike. The pitch. That one
That's
missed.
ball 2.
And a foul ball. Here's the 2-2. Good eye in that spot. And a payoff pitch. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Struck him out swinging. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Nice, doubled up with the slider for that punch out. The one before just caught the zone, so as a hitter, you have to protect right there. Great pitch to just expand a little bit more. He got that chase he was looking for. That right there is good pitching.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Tyler Rogers done for the night. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching.
New pitcher now for the Jays,
number
Braden
63.
Fisher.
Should be a good first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
At the plate, Curtis Mead. That one close, ruled a ball. Ball 1. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. So they get to hang on to their second challenge.
Ball. That's ball 2.
The 2-1. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. No swing. Now a quick throw to first. And he's back safely. Three-1 now. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Take your base.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
So next will be the 4-hole hitter for the Nationals, C.J. Abrams.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
Can't find it here. That's 6 straight balls. Two on, 2 outs. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. Got him swinging. So the Nats leave a pair as the lead remains 3-1. Back now in Toronto. And now for the Jays, Ernie Clement. That one in the dirt. Ball 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Orlando Ribalta, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Lawrence warming up as well. In the air, right field. And there's one down.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
That's a ball.
And the 1-0. Foul ball there. The Nationals leading by 2 here at the bottom of the 7th. And there's a ball. Misses off the inside. Ball 3. In the air, right side. Wood under it. And that quickly 2 away.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
Now it's the second baseman, Luis Urias. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1.
Hey! Ball.
Two down, nobody on. And a good
That's
eye
ball
there. Pinungo waiting in the on-deck circle.
They can get him up. He'd represent the tying run, so critical pitch right here.
3-2 now. Ripped into right center. Should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
He was all over that one. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Cade Cavalli is done, and a nice effort out of him, no doubt. New arm coming on. We'll be back for that in a moment.
Now pitching for
On to pitch now for the Nationals, Orlando Ribalta.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
Here's the left fielder, Yohendrick Pinungo.
Ball one.
In the dirt, blocked, and the runner holds. Urias stands at second with two gone. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone.
Ball. That's out.
Tying run at the plate. Gets him to chase after that one.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. In the air to left center. Lyle on his way over. He's got it. And the inning is over. Blue Jays held in check. Score holds. It's 3-1. We go to the eighth. Stepping in, number 3.
Hitter, Dylan Cruz.
Just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
In the dirt. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Chopped left side, and that's just foul.
Nope, inside.
That
Ball
one
2.
called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
The 2-2. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. 1 away.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick because word will get around the league in a hurry.
Young in now, takes ball one off the plate. Shortened the bunt and missed it, and the count is 1-1. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Pitch in the dirt. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Fights it off. He'll see another. And that skips in the dirt.
These first 2 hitters really making him work out there. Already 14 pitches this inning.
8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Jimenez throw to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
The left fielder, number 4, Jalen Lyle.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Braden Fisher won't go any further. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for
And
the
we've got
Blue
ourselves a
Jays,
pitching change. Number 62. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Lyle.
Dalen Lyle digs in now. There's a strike.
Ball 1.
Ground ball up the middle. Nice grab from his knees. The throw. Pretty nice play there.
That was a great job of doing the math. He had the perfect angle, diving stop, completes the play, and that ends the inning.
On to the bottom of the 8th. And now for the Jays, Andres Jimenez. There's the strike.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
The 1-1. This one in the air, center field. Young takes it in for the out. And a quick out, number 1.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the designated hitter, number 4.
So back to the top of the order. George Springer next up for the Blue Jays. 1 for 3. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Oh, 1 down. And that is out of play. That misses the zone. Ball 1. The Blue Jays trailing by 2 here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Wood on the move. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the right fielder, Nathan.
So up next for Toronto, Nathan Lucas.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat. Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
Yo 1.
Ball, that's upstairs. Ball 2.
On the inside corner for a strike. To the right side, Nunez sends it to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. It's the Nationals 3 and the Blue Jays 1. Back here at Rogers Center, we go to the 9th. Nasim Nunez digging in for the Nationals. Activity in the bullpen. Tommy Nance getting ready to go. And they'll do it again. The 0-2. Swing and a pop up in foul ground. And that one is foul, so we'll try it again. Here's a 1-2. This one in the air, center field. Jimenez takes it in for the out. 1 away.
Yeah, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Next to hit for the Nats, Keibert Ruiz.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
In the air, right field. Lucas gets under it. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Nationals, the right fielder.
Back to the top of the order now. James Wood will hit next.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
In the air, left field, and that is a foul ball.
Been a solid inning so far in relief. Getting them through this inning only down 2 could give their lineup a real opportunity to just grind their way back into this game with the few outs that they have left.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. 3 up, 3 down for Washington, but they still lead it 3-1.
Now pitching for
Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Clayton Beeter.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Alejandro Kirk getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. In the dirt, and it's 1-0. Soft contact in the air. Hauls it in. One away.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 50.
And now the first baseman. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3.
Ball.
The Nats trying to close out a 2-run lead. We're in the last half of the 9th inning.
Even with really good velocity, 2-seam fastball up in the zone to a left-handed hitter. Even though that velocity is good, you see it really well, and it can be a dangerous pitch.
The 2-1. Towards first, Chaparro. He takes it on his own. Blue Jays have just 1 out left here.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the third baseman, Ernie Clement.
2 down, bases empty. Now the third baseman, Ernie Clement.
Ball. That's just out.
And
Ball
another
2.
ball.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Just caught the zone by a whisker, and the call is overturned. They'll
That's the
keep
ball.
their remaining challenge. 2 down, nobody on. Off the
That's
mark
ball
there.
3.
And that's ball 3.
Pressure mountain right here with the tying run in the on-deck circle. He's got to find the strike zone.
The 3-1. Slice to right. That's his second hit of the day. And that's going to get into the corner. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
So runner at second, 2 down. Dalton Varsho now at the plate. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Ball 1.
The tying run at the plate.
Ball.
The 2-1. Hit hard but foul off to the left. The Jays down to their final strike. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Well, pretty clear to me. He's trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Man at second. That one almost got him. Three and 2. Payoff pitch. In the air to left center. Young on the move to the alley. Makes the catch. Ball game. And the Nationals claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
Well, we saw a lot of good pitching and defense in this ball game, and when you have a low-scoring game, it's imperative that the players stay on their toes, ready to make plays behind their pitcher, and they did exactly that. It's an excellent win. Everyone goes in the clubhouse feeling really good about themselves.
And your final 3-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.